Everyone. Well, good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I'm the Grace Strega, and we are going to be doing the tarot astrology for the day. I have been getting I know many of you may have been getting some very interesting dreams or occurrences lately. Sorry, I'm also streaming live. And I think some of the messages I've been receiving can help with that. Hello, everybody joining. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Hello. Hello, everybody joining us today. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. And we will be doing the astrology for all of the signs. I do want to also talk about the message that I just received that I think is really important to share on this app. There's been a lot of messages coming through in the collective as it relates to the twin flame journey. The messages I've been receiving is that that is a false narrative. I don't mean any offense to anyone who feels very tightly connected to that message. But what I am getting is the fact that that message is a false script that potentially has you chasing things that are not in your highest good. I want you to remember right now that things that are in your highest good will not hurt you. They may challenge you. They may force you to grow, and they may force you to evolve, but they're never going to put you in a place of pain. And what we receive from the cards is not necessarily telling you to move into a twin flame journey. Instead, what it's actually telling you is how you can achieve your highest potential, because that is what we're here to do. We are here in order for us to grow and to thrive and to learn. And in this experience of life, we get many challenges. And some of those challenges are meant to get us off of our own path. And I want you to recognize and remember that a true connection is one that will never deviate you from being your highest self. It's not going to make you have to follow a script of someone else's design. It's not going to have you feeling that you have to do things that you don't want to do, or forcing yourself into situations that you're not forced into. And I know that for many of you, you may be feeling like you have this deep connection with someone. And that connection is what's bringing you towards them, even though that connection is hurting you. But I also want you to remember that if a connection is hurting you, and there's no possibility of healing that connection, then the best thing for your highest purpose is to move away from that one. Because we're here to help each other grow, to help each other evolve, to help each other thrive. And this is a way that we're able to look through life and see the difference between what is true and what is false. You also have to remember that you are being guided on that path by all sorts of unseen forces that want you to be in your best place. And the way you're able to identify if it is in your best interest is by asking you, does it serve your highest self? Does it lead you on the path of understanding? And when I say understanding, I don't mean fame, I don't mean fortune. I mean finding contentment within the self that will bring you to your highest level. And if you're on this feed, I have a feeling that you're going to be connecting to this message very deeply. I have a feeling that you've probably spent the last couple of weeks feeling incredibly challenged, feeling incredibly unsure of yourself. But I also want you to realize that you can never be unsure of yourself as long as you're following that feeling in your heart and in the base of your stomach That's your source of intuition. That intuition is there to guide you on this journey. And as you go through life, you're going to hit many moments when you feel uncertain about that. You're going to be challenged over and over and over again. But the message from all of the religions, and trust me, I've spent my entire life researching all of them, is that the things that are best for you are the things that feel right to you, that feel right in your heart. And occasionally, you're going to meet people that do not align to that. It is not your job to change them. It is your job to learn from them. It is your job to grow. But it is not one that should lead you off the place that you feel that you should be. And I feel that a lot of you get very confused in this. And again, I myself get very confused. And there are tools that we can use to help guide us through that. There are messages that we can find in all the religions, in all of the source texts. And the message coming through are all the same. There is not one religion that is correct. You have to take it like an instruction manual. You have to look at all of the messages that have been coming through for all of human history and read them and understand that they're often misinterpreted. But if you can see past the person trying to deliver the message, then you can find the source of truth that hides behind it. And I'll be the first one to say that this isn't a message that I'm delivering. It's a message that I feel very lucky to be able to receive and to be able to share in the work that I do. I also feel that there was probably a moment for many of you here today where you were challenged on that path, where someone offered you some opportunity by which you could move away from your source of truth for some kind of higher profit. I also want you to remember that truth does not equate to profit. That people do not offer you things for free. That everything has a price. And by making the right choices, you will always be guided and you will always be protected. This is a message that we need to share as much as we can to help as many people as possible. And so I hope that you're here. I thank you guys for receiving these messages. We will be using the astrology because the astrology is also true, because we can see that it is true, because it is something that all religions, all cultures have discovered on their time on this planet. It's not necessarily the fact that there's one source of truth that will take you there. It's understanding that there are many different methods that you can use to divine to get that message. And I'm here to share that with you guys as much as I'm able to. And I'm really, really glad that I can do that. And I'm so happy to have you guys here today. And I'm going to be writing a lot more because I get a lot of my messages through writing. And I'm hoping to be able to share some of the ones that come through. I wish you guys the best. But that said, why don't we get into it? Let's get started. Hello to everybody joining. I'm the Grace Strega. We are going to be doing the tarot astrology for the day for all signs. You're very welcome, guys. I know it's been. Listen, you don't have to if you are in the same places that I'm in. I know that you probably have a lot of questions, and I feel like today and over the next few days, there are going to be a lot of answers to those questions. And I also want to point out that no one answer is true. That whenever we have to look at something, we have to look at a context of something and understand that there's a story on top of a story, on top of a story, on top of a story. And you are going to meet people who have a different story than you. But the message that we keep forgetting and that we keep getting misidentified in the translations is the fact that there is something that is inherently wrong or that there is something that is inherently right. The true message is that your path is the one that is best for you, and the one that brings you to highest understanding and recognition of who you are and what your path and your ultimate path is. And as long as you stay true to that path, you're never going to be in danger. So I'm so happy to be able to give you guys that message. Let's get to it. I do need to move my computer because the way I have it set up right now is a little discombobulated. So give me one moment. Okay. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day today. Why don't we get into it? So let's find out what is going to be happening for all of the signs today. What you guys know how this works. I'm going to look in the comments and choose the one that I see. That is and that'll be the first one that we choose. Hello to everybody joining us on YouTube. Just a reminder, if I do your reading and you miss your sign, you don't need to worry because it will be on the YouTube channel and I will post it after this is complete. All right, why don't we get to it? Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. All right, what is the first sign that we're going to be doing today? Can I please get the first sign? And I am seeing, let's see, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to shuffle the cards, I'm going to look down, and that's the one we're going to do. I'm seeing Capricorn is going to be the first sign that we do today. Let me write it down, because you guys know me. If I don't write it down, it never happened. Okay. What do we have coming through for Capricorn right now? Can I please get 3 cards for Capricorn? 3 cards for Capricorn, please. Can I please get 2 more cards for Capricorn? 2 more cards for Capricorn. And 1 more card for Capricorn, please. Thank you. All right, what are we seeing right now? Well, the first thing that we're seeing is for Capricorns today, a lot of the focus, and I'm very happy to say this for the Capricorns, because I know that this is something very close to your heart, which is we are seeing the fact that there is going to be in a return to work, that there is something about this day and this week that is going to feel like a realignment moment, that's going to help you get back on the path that you're trying to be on. And again, this is something I really am really glad to see for the Capricorns, because we did see the fact that there's been, we saw the fact that there was a bit of crisis that was happening with the Capricorns, and that they were doing everything that they could to really try to manage it and move through it as successfully as possible. But I see here now the conflict is gone. There's a bit of a clearing happening this week, which I'm so here for. I'm so deeply, deeply here for. So very happy for the Capricorns here. What I'm also seeing here that I think is really important is strength, that there is a new level of strength that is coming around the Capricorn energy. And I also need to point out that, especially with the Capricorns, being able to do something and do it well is what really gives you this sense of purpose. And again, anything that deviates you right now from that, you can already kind of feel that source of conflict arising. And I think that what's been happening with the Capricorns is they had that moment where you may have felt that there was this misalignment, there was this misappropriation of energy. And now you're understanding that you are able to keep in your correct headspace. You're able to move towards where that gut moment is by focusing on the task at hand, by doing the thing you need to do, and then doing the next thing you need to do, and understanding that as long as you do that, you're going to continue to find that source of strength inside you that's going to let you move through what's definitely been more of a difficult period. We're also seeing here the fact that last week there were people coming in to help, right? We saw that that assistance was coming in. And this is what's also delivering the strength to you right now. There is one card hidden right now around this, and that is the Magician reverse. So one thing to keep in mind here is there is something to be said here around this lack of illusion that's occurring. It's understanding that, and I will point this out, whenever we see the Magician in its reversal, The true message, the true source of the meaning is the fact that there can be an over-reliance of worrying about what you have and what you need in order to succeed. This is the only thing that's really blocking some of the Capricorn energy right now as we see it, because what this is really indicating right now is when you are doubting yourself, when you are feeling that moment and saying to yourself, I don't have the ability to do these things, I don't have the materials I need. Remember, you are a Capricorn. You are the work. You are the material. You do not require. You are someone whose pushing point is not necessarily to have to acquire the materials you need in order to do the things that you want to do. Your path is one that tells you that as long as you focus on the work, it will always meet its success point. And it can feel very difficult because this is some of the damaging energy that comes in to the Capricorn mindset right now, that tries to lead the Capricorn mindset astray. That little voice that's saying to you, you don't have what it takes to do it. You don't have the materials that you need. This is a false narrative for you right now. This is the challenge that is going to you're going to be facing this week, that you're really going to need to push past and push through. And it's also remembering right now that the more you get bogged down or concerned about that, as long as you start getting concerned about all of the things you feel you don't have, you're not necessarily going to be able to do the things that you need to do to get things done. Okay? So focus on this. I actually love this for Capricorn right now because this is really showing that this energy is this is where your source of strength is. It's really one of those situations right now for the Capricorns of putting your mind to work, putting your efforts in, and allowing those things to move you through in the most successful way possible. Don't doubt yourself right now. Don't doubt the work that you're doing. You know the work that you're doing is right for you. If it gives you that sense of satisfaction, if it gives you that sense of purpose, it's a self-doubt that is the challenge right now that needs to be pushed through and pushed past. Bottom of the deck on this right now is Temperance reverse. So for a lot of Capricorns, I feel one of the reasons you're experiencing this right now is because you feel like you've run out of time. You are feeling this great anxiety that you need to move through things as fast as possible to get to what you need to do. This is a reminder to you that you cannot miss anything that is meant for you. You are not on anyone else's timeline but your own. So as long as you continue to do that work as well as you can, understand that you have not missed anything in your life. You have not missed anything. It is all still waiting for you. So just hold on to that as you move through this week. Because I feel like the big challenge here for the Capricorns is definitely going to be this Magician reversed energy. And this is also a reminder to you not to let any energies come in that are giving you that sense of doubt, that are creating that sense of false doubt for you. Because even here we can see the fact that you may be having individuals around you right now who are trying to tell you that you are on the wrong path, who are trying to tell you that you don't have enough time. Remember right now that this is a false narrative. You have all the time in the world to do what you need to do, so long as you focus and you keep to what you are trying to do, it will manifest. That is the reading for Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. I really appreciate it. We are doing all of the signs today. Hello, I am the Gray Strega. I see everybody asking in the comments for us to do the next one. We are going to continue to do the next one, so thank you so much. And if you are a Capricorn who would like some clarity on that journey, you can book a private reading with me on my website, graystrega.com. We are going to continue right now. Thank you guys so much. All right, what do we have coming up next? I'm going to take these cards and just shuffle them back up. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I know it's been raining for a few days, but I feel like the weather's going to be clearing up soon, which is wonderful. I hope you guys are well. Thank you so much. And what is the next sign that we are going to be doing? So just a reminder to any of you joining, hello. We are doing the collective reading right now. If I missed your sign, you don't need to worry because I am streaming this live on YouTube right now. So you can go to the YouTube channel and you'll be able to find it there. And also, as well as my daily collective readings, which I also post there that I do daily as well. Also, to anyone who's had a private reading with me, I know I haven't had the videos going out recently. My apologies. It's been a week. It's been a rough week, but we're moving through it, and we're now moving into a better energy. So let us continue right now. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. Okay, the next sign that we are going to be doing right now, please bear with me a moment, is, all right, so what is the next sign that we will be doing? Can I please see? It is going to be Aries. Can I please get 3 cards for Aries? 3 cards for Aries. Okay, can I please get 1 more card for Aries? Now, Aries, this is a very interesting energy here because we see here, and I love this because I'm an Aries rising. So if you're in the room right now and you're an Aries, tap that screen. Let me know that you're here. If you know an Aries sun, moon, or rising that would need their message delivered to them, now is a good time to share the live with them. Hi, everybody joining us. I'm the Grace Strega. So the first thing that we're seeing right now is hangman energy. And what this is really saying to us right now is that Aries, I feel that you are currently in a very difficult position and you're trying to find a path forward on it. I want to remind you that it is perfectly okay to stay in a difficult position so long as you are getting the insight that you require in that position. But this is also a reminder to you right now that, if you hit that point when suddenly you're doing something and it's difficult and it's not bringing you to that mental clarity moment, that now would be a good time to remove yourself. But I'm not seeing this here for the Aries. I'm seeing here more than anything, there is a deeper connection with the Aries as it relates to understanding that there's some circumstances in your life that are just going to be a little bit harder for you right now than for other people. But I'm seeing the fact that you are agreeing to take this journey right now because you know that at the heart of it, at going through this period of difficulty is bringing you to this higher sense of self within yourself. I'm also seeing here around energy for the Aries, a Queen of Cups energy. Going to feel a little bit different depending if you align to feminine or masculine energy, bearing in mind that those are not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. With the Queen of Cups in its upright, which again, I love this for Aries because we did see a lot of kind of uncertainty with energies in your space. This is the true moment of understanding. If you're a more feminine aligned Aries, this is the moment you're actually looking at it and you're looking at the feminine energy around you and you're saying, this is an energy I can trust. This is a source of truth. This is someone who is coming forward to me in an empathic fashion. I want to stress the word with the cups is always empathy. Look for empathy to know who should be coming towards you right now. If you are a masculine inclined Aries, if you are a feminine inclined Aries right now, this is really going to interpret for you having a deeper sense of the self. You're going to feel more grounded. You're going to feel more rooted. And this is what's going to truly allow you to, in a way, endure this new insight that is coming towards you right now as you go through this period of difficulty. So if you're an Aries masculine going through the period of difficulty, this is a good sign that there's someone around you right now who you can trust, who you can reach out to, who is there to help. If you're a feminine, you probably don't need that help so much, but this can also be a sign to you that there are energies that are near you right now that are willing and able to emotionally connect with you, that can support you as you go on this journey. More than anything, I want you to really keep these messages close to you right now, Aries, because we do see the judgment energy coming up. And with the Judgment energy, what we're really seeing is this is a moment that you're really coming to embrace a decision that you must make. That there is this larger decision that you have to make as it relates to your life. And whenever we see the major arcana, these are large life path cards. These are cards that have to do very much with your particular journey right now. So I want you to allow yourself, this is the week for many Aries that you're going to be making a big decision. And understand that that decision that you're making, I know that you're feeling like you are in a difficult place. And I feel like this place of difficulty is what was causing the issues. It was causing the issues for you in making the choice. But because you're now in a place where you are embracing, this is just how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be moving forward. This is what's allowing you this clearance space in order for you to make the decision that you need to make. Remember, you're not alone in making this decision. Look for the people who care around you. Look for the people who have shown that they have that expression of care. And this will help guide you on your journey right now. Bottom of the deck right now for Aries is Aries. This is beautiful because this is Four of Swords in its reversal. And what this is really saying is that you're moving through a period right now that is going to feel like a reawakening, that is going to feel like a resurgence. And you might feel some anxiety about that because it does kind of feel like you have gone through this period of rest and it's bringing back something from the past. The Four of Swords always talks about reviving something from the past, something that you're a bit hesitant on. But let this also serve as a reminder that just as we need rest, it's also very important right now to know when it's time to wake up, to know when to kind of when to understand and to have confidence in the fact that your choices are going to be protected right now, especially with the Judgment energy. If things get stirred up as a result of this choice, that is not necessarily your problem. That's a problem of others. So long as you are focusing on your own path and your own desire to move through this, to find your true self. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all of my Aries who are in the room. And if you are an Aries who needs some assistance as you go through this journey, you can book a private reading with me on my site, gracedraga.com. Please remember, when you book a private reading, it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and then you have to pay for the reading. If you don't do both, we can't have the reading. So thank you so much. And we're going to keep going right now. So thank you so much to my moderators. I deeply appreciate you guys. We are going to continue the next time. And if you've missed your sign already, you don't need to worry because I am streaming this live on YouTube right now. So you can go back there and you can watch it when you are ready to see it and when it is up, which will be later today. We are going to move to the next sign. You guys know the drill. I'm going to look at the list of people in the comments and I will pull the first one I see and we will do the reading for that sign. I'm hoping you guys are having a beautiful afternoon and a beautiful day so far. And hello to everybody joining me on YouTube as well. How are you? All right, we are going to continue on this path right now. So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to read off the ones that we've done so far. So far, we have done Capricorn, Aries, and the next one we are going to do is Libra. My beautiful, beautiful Libras. Hello to all of my Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, tap that screen. Let me know that you're in the room. 111 in the room. How are you doing today? What do we have coming through for our Libras today? What is coming through? Let us find out. Thank you so much, Richard. I deeply appreciate your assistance right now. Okay, so may I please get 3 cards for Libra? May I please have 3 cards? That one is transverse. Okay, we'll hold that there. May I please get 2 more for Libra? Please, 2 more for Libra. Okay. All right, Libra, this week's going to be a bit rough for you. This week's going to be a bit rough. Don't worry about it. If you miss Capricorn, you're going to be able to put it up. Capricorn's having a great week. Just need to focus on your work. So what we're seeing right now for the Libra energy coming through is, this is going to hit a little different. I feel like someone is coming towards you right now with offers and opportunities, but you're not sure exactly how to address them. You're not sure if you should take them or not. It's also because there's something about these offers and these opportunities that, you're just kind of questioning them. I want you to keep in mind right now that there are, The biggest thing for the Libras right now that they need to keep in mind, okay, is what it is you actually want, what it is you actually need. Because that, I think, is what is coming into clarity right now and coming into focus. Because what we're seeing right now with the Page of Pentacles in its transverse is the fact that for many of you right now, there is this understanding that whatever this offer or opportunity that's coming towards you right now, it's not really what you want. It's not really what you need. And it doesn't necessarily feel like the right offer for you. If this is how you're feeling about this, let this serve as a reminder to you to focus, to really spend this time focusing on what it is that you truly, like truly want your life to look like. Write it down, Libras. Write it down this week. Write down what it is that you are truly seeking. And because to me, this is also saying that for me, the choice is really going to be in this moment for you, Libras, whether you're going to take the smaller offer, the smaller tangible that might feel more immediate now, or if you're going to hold off for that larger gift, that you know that the universe can bring to you, not because someone's giving it to you, but because you earned it, you deserved it, right? This is a reminder that you are safe and protected in this space, and that if you allow yourself to move through this decision, the decision is the only issue right now. And I feel like for many of the Libras right now, it's this decision that's going to cause so much difficulty, because we do see here, and I want this to serve as your clarity moment, Libras, if you're experiencing this. With the Nine of Cups in its reversal, this is a reminder to you right now that one of the indicators around, one of the reasons you might not be feeling truly confident about this smaller offer or the smaller opportunity coming towards you is the fact that the person who's offering it to you feels like they are withholding. They feel like they've been holding something back. If there isn't an emotional connection between you and the person coming forward with the offer, this is a reminder too that nobody brings anything to you that is free. Much like I said, that what you're really looking here is, I want you to really investigate the offers and opportunities coming towards you right now, so you can truly understand if they are exactly what they look like, or if they are a false gift in disguise. Because what we're really seeing here is the idea of the emotional satisfaction, the emotional care, the emotional support being there. And I feel like that is the thing that you are now waiting on, because you're understanding and you're kind of receiving this moment and understanding that something is not as it appears here, because you don't see this emotionality connected with the offer that someone is bringing towards you. Bottom of the deck on this right now to keep in mind as we go forward is Six of Swords in its reversal. This is the challenge on this right now, because you understand that you've kind of reached a moment and you recognize that if you decline this opportunity, you need to move away from it. You are moving into a new place. You're moving into a new path. And it's hard, but I will also point out, I want you to keep in mind that that other path that you were going to take, if it was going to cause pain to you, if it was already causing pain, then that was probably not the path that was intended for you. Because especially with the swords, and I always, I like to point out with the swords on this boat, sometimes we move from one place to another and we take the pain with us. We take the anger, we take the hostility, we take the aggression. And you have to bear in mind that it's okay you can still depart from certain situations and certain energies. All you need to do is make the choice not to carry that pain with you. So let this be a sign right now that, especially if you're in this Libra energy, it's okay to feel sad about things. It's okay to feel loss. It is okay to feel regret. But also understanding that if you can leave that pain behind, then maybe it is something that you do need to move forward to at this moment. Thank you guys. And that is the reading for Libras. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. I'm the Grace Strega. We are doing the astrology for all of the signs so far. So, and thank you, a huge thank you to my moderators. I deeply appreciate you. We are going to continue right now. I'm going to read to you the signs that we've done so far. You guys know the drill if you've been here before. I'll look down in the comments and I'll pick the next one. And if you need or require a personal reading, you can book one on my website, gracedraga.com. Please keep in mind it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and then you also have to pay for the reading. If you don't do both, we can't have the reading. So thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope that for many of you, this is a week that you feel a lot more clarity coming in. And I will do everything I can to help and support that as we go forward. So thank you guys so much. We will continue right now. What is the next sign? So for anyone asking, the signs that we have done so far are Capricorn and Aries. And the next sign that we are going to be doing right now is Gemini. So if you are a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, please tap that screen. If you know a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, now would be a beautiful time to share the live with them so they don't miss their reading. Hi, everyone. I'm the Grace Draga. We're going to continue right now. So what is coming through right now for Geminis? Can I please get 3 cards for Geminis? Oof. Okay, it's all right, guys. We're gonna, can I please get 2 more for Gemini? Gemini, you've actually got, whoop, got a lot of cards coming up. We're going to do 4 today because that's what dropped. So I will say the first thing I'm seeing right now as it relates to the Gemini energy is 2 of Cups in its transverse. Geminis, I feel there's some connection right now in your life that you are questioning. There's some fracturing that is occurring, and it's this partnership that is causing a lot of anxiety for you right now because you're not necessarily sure if you can go forward with it or not. And this is the challenge point. This is the thing that you're really trying to address right now. I do want to point out that I do see 3 cards here that are hidden. So I want to reflect on, these are some aspects that you should keep in mind as it relates to whatever this partnership is that you're so uncertain of and that you're so focused on this week. The first thing we're seeing hidden is 6 of Cups in its reversal. So for many of you right now, I want you to understand that the reason that this partnership is being questioned is because you're receiving a moment of clarity. The thing that's really important, particularly as it relates to the 6 of Cups, is when the 6 of Cups is in its upright, we see here that the space here is blank. And it's because someone is being disillusioned because of the illusions that are being put in front of them. But they're only being disillusioned because they haven't focused. You haven't focused internally on what it is that good partnership looks like to you right now. So let this also serve as a reminder to you right now that the best thing you can do for yourself at this moment is to take this time to meditate, is to take this time to work, is to take this time to really allow yourself to ground and focus your energy so that you can look at the world around you and not necessarily be led astray by all of the distractions and all of the things that are blocking your path. What's really happening is you're going to be able to see them and you're going to see immediately what the truth is in the situation and what is truly meant for you and what is truly going to give you that moment of satisfaction. Because really the cups are the card, the suite of satisfaction. So it's moving from this point right now and understanding that this satisfaction point is the place that is going to help you guide as to whether this partnership is one that you should truly move forward with or not. And that's what's causing some of this questioning. I'm also seeing here that there's something going around with this energy, and I want this to serve as a really good reminder too. If you're in a partnership right now and you're acknowledging or you're seeing the fact that that partnership is not a place where you are feeling taken care of or celebrated or seen, this is really the heart of the problem. The Geminis right now are really saying that they need something, that you are recognizing that there are some partnerships that are not giving you the support that you need, that they're trying to put you down, that they're trying to even discredit you or put you in a place where you're not getting that recognition that you know in your heart that you deserve right now for your accomplishments. So this is certainly something that's coming up as well. And that is also, I will point out, allow that to help you as you make this determination right now as to whether this is the true, like a true partnership, or if it's a false one. Because a true partnership will be one where you are seen, where you are celebrated, where you are appreciated, where you can continue to grow and to thrive. The other card we're seeing here, and this is what's causing so much difficulty, is for a lot of the Geminis right now, this is a very painful moment. It's very painful because what you're really seeing right now is there's some connections, some partnerships in your life right now that you're recognizing are not giving you this, and understanding that you may have felt that you were kind of led astray, that you didn't really necessarily have a full optics as to what that partnership looks like. Let this serve as a reminder to you right now that even when we experience loss, even when we experience suffering, even when we experience pain, this is a moment that will truly allow us to move into a place of healing. And that as hard or as difficult as it is right now to recognize and observe this issue, it's also giving you an opportunity to correct this hurt. The Three of Swords arrives so that we can have acknowledgement of what is causing us pain. And it's in the acknowledgement of seeing that pain that is so much of a challenge, that is so difficult right now. But it's also a reminder right now that the opportunity is being given to you to heal. And if you cannot find healing or being seen in these partnerships, this is also going to help you as you make this determination. Bottom of the deck on this for Geminis is justice reversed. So there's something occurring right now as it relates to this, in the feeling that something is imbalanced right now. Something is not allowing you to find balance. It's very, I need to stress this, okay? Geminis and Libras, you guys need your balance. It's a duality. It's a two-part system. So if you don't have the duality of the system, you're going to feel an imbalance. And for many of you, it might also be recognizing that this imbalance you're feeling, particularly with this card coming up for Geminis, is actually within the self. It's understanding that opposition you're feeling is that you are of two minds about something. And if that's coming through for you right now, Gemini, if that's the path that you're on right now, again, take that time, take that meditative moment, go into meditation, write down what you are seeking. And this is what's going to allow you to find that balance within yourself. Because what's really coming up is the fact that this imbalance needs to be addressed. And there's anxiety here, I also see, in making the wrong choice. But also remember, for the Geminis right now, anything that creates that balance within you is going to be the right choice for you. So continue to move forward in that fashion around this decision that you have to make around a partnership or around internal partnership as well. That is the reading for Gemini right now. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. I'm the Gray Strega. We are doing here all of the signs. So thank you guys so much. I deeply appreciate you. Thank you so much to my moderators. I'm going to read off the ones that we've done so far. And if you are a Gemini who would require a little assistance in helping move through your path right now, you can book a private reading on my website, graystrega.com. Please remember, it is a two-step system when you book a reading. You have to book the reading. You also have to pay for the reading. So please make sure you do both or we can't have the reading. Okay, so we are going to continue right now. And also, oh, I keep forgetting, if you are a subscriber, if you're a subscriber to my channel, and you can click the subscription up in the top left, then you also will be able to take 10% off any of my services when you go to book the appointment. It's just one more way to say thank you so much to my subscribers for allowing me the support I need to be able to continue this work for you. Thank you guys so much. We are going to continue. So, and if you are coming in and you have missed your reading, never fear, because I am putting all of these up on my YouTube channel. You can find the YouTube the link in my bio. I also have there all of the daily collective readings I do here in the morning, so you can go there to see those as well. All right, guys, so we're going to keep going right now. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. I'm going to look at the list of comments, and I'm going to pick the one that I see next. So if you have not had your sign read yet, now would be a great time to take a look there and to let me know which one you would like me to read for next. So far, we have done Capricorn, Aries, and Gemini. And the next one that we are going to do is Virgo. Hello to all of my Virgos. If you are a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, please tap that screen. If you know a Virgo sun, moon, or rising, now would be a great time to share the live with them. Thank you guys so much. What do we have coming through for our Virgos this week? Can I please get 3 cards? Can I please get 3 cards? 3 cards. Woo! You guys have got 4. You guys got 5 cards coming through today. So that is something very important for you Virgos. One thing to keep in mind right now is I'm seeing here that there is a redirected focus on the family and the legacy is what's really coming through right now, particularly with the 6 of Cups in its upright. So for many of you, it is this reminder moment right now where you're looking and you're trying to decide where to create these emotional connections. What are the areas that you need to provide the most support for? And for many of you, it is going to be looking at your legacy. It's understanding and seeing and recognizing that the energies that are near you right now, that are truly supporting you, are going to be the ones that are going to give you the most support as you go forward. I'm also seeing here, I want you to keep in mind, there's a lot of thoughts about an offer or opportunity that is being placed in your path right now. And this is also a reminder to you as well that there are bigger opportunities that are very much being weighed around you right now. Things that are being presented to you, large offers. And now is going to be a hard week for the Virgos because it's really identifying, much like the other journey I said, what it is that is true. What is a true offer? And what is something that is not necessarily going to get you on the path that you are required to be on? I'm seeing this here strongly with the Emperor in its reversal. This is going to hit a little bit differently depending on whether you align to masculine or feminine energy, bearing in mind that this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. For masculine energy right now, what we're really seeing is this fact that there's something about this larger offer and this moment of legacy that is feeling a bit unsettling because you feel that it is somehow rocking the world that you know it. It's making you feel a bit like you're losing power to a certain extent. But I also want you to remember right now that this loss of power is an illusion. Where there really there is something here unhealed about what power looks like to you right now and how you need to achieve it. True power does not come in material objects. True power comes from the strength of your family and your legacy. And being able to preserve that family and legacy is what's really going to allow you to have the confidence and support that you need. This can also indicate for some masculine energies right now that there are masculine forces around you right now that you are now questioning, that you are now uncertain on how to move forward with because you feel that they are usurping some higher level of control on you that needs to be addressed. This is also a reflection of your own energy. So this is being able to recognize this right now is really important because what it's really going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to get in better harmony with that masculine energy within you. And then understanding that you never need to seek control. The control is your birthright. Control is your legacy. And it's when others try to take control from you that you know that you're potentially, that is what's causing the imbalance. I'm seeing this heavily right now. And for feminine Virgos, this is going to be interpreting a lot potentially around the masculine energy. So feeling anxiety about a masculine energy that you feel is putting undue force or control on your person. This is also just a correction point that says that, again, something or someone who is looking out for your best interests would never try to use their power against you in a harmful fashion. They would come forward to you and support you in the most loving way possible. The Emperor energy is a very volatile energy. So it's very important that we make sure that we watch it and we keep control on it so that, it can do all the good things that energy should do, which is protect, to care for in the right ways. For a lot of the Virgos also right now, it's going to feel very chaotic. I just got to warn you, Virgos. It's going to feel like a chaotic week. You're going to feel like a lot of things are going to just like in your world are just going to be flipped like completely upside down. And a lot about the things about how you thought the world worked this week, they're going to there're going to be some changes. There's going to be a bit of a shakeup. But I also want you to understand that this is a realignment point. Because what this is really doing is it's allowing you, and I like this, I want to keep this in mind, recognizing that this is what's occurring, and even recognizing the fact that there may be an emperor attached to it, that there may be this force, this negative force that is potentially not helping things in your life or allowing you to concentrate on the things that are important, your family, your legacy, where you want to move forward in, that this is what's really going to allow you right now to really get your power back. I'm so glad we got all these cards for Virgo, because I'm feeling like this is going to be like a real challenging week for the Virgos. This is going to be a reminder to you that no one has any power over you. That's what I like a lot. It really says that the message coming through for Virgos is no one has any power over you. That you yourself are capable of moving forward in the most you know what's best for you is really what's coming through. And I will point out, one thing we like about the Page of Swords is that it is a card that it shows inexperience. It shows uncertainty, right? The Page of Swords just picked up the sword. They just learned how to use the sword. But I will also point out that that is also the Page of Swords power, because it's being able to move forward from this point with strength and with confidence that is really going to allow you the mastery that will come from that journey. So this is a reminder to the Virgos right now to embrace this, to allow this to happen, to allow you yourself to discover your own strength, to understand that you have everything that you need. Bottom of the deck, as we see this, is Page of Wands. This is very important for the Virgos, especially around this journey, which says to me that you may be receiving some communication right now that is keeping you off your path. That there may be people coming forward with communication that is not necessarily serving your good or the good of the things that you keep in mind to your highest possibility. That they may, if that's coming through, I think you really need to ask yourself, is that insight, is that communication coming through? Is it helping this journey? Is it helping this journey of a larger gift in the future and the legacy of your family? Or is it one where you have to kind of stay with something that's kind of pretty toxic in a situation that feels pretty toxic, is what we're really seeing right now. So one of the things we see right now also is, and thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows, that is the reading that we have right now for Virgos. And if you are a Virgo and you would like some clarity on that journey, you can book a private reading with me, gracestrega.com. You can find the link in my bio. Please keep in mind it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and you have to pay for the reading. If you don't do both, we can't have the reading. So, all right, we are going to keep going. All right. So you guys know how it works. We are going to continue. One of the things I would like to point out is if you have missed your reading, you don't need to worry, because I am streaming this live on YouTube. So if you've missed your reading already, never fear. You can just go back and take a look and find the reading as soon as I post it once I complete this live. So far, and huge thank you to all of my moderators. Thank you so much if you're coming here for the first time. We are going to continue. So I'm going to read off the ones that we've done so far. So far, we have done Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. And the next one that we are going to do is Aquarius. So Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you are in the room, please let me know. If you know an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, now would be a good time to share the live with them. Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Thank you guys so much. All right, we will continue. All right, so what is coming through right now for Aquarius? Let's find out. All right, can I please get 3 cards for Aquarius? Whoop. All right. Okay, so one of the things we're seeing right now for Aquarius energy is I feel like Aquariuses are choosing very similar to the journey that we just saw with the Virgos, very similar. we're seeing the fact that the Page of Swords is coming up, which means that there are some things that you're trying to decide how to move forward with in the most confident way possible. I am seeing right now that there is a bit of an upset occurring around your life and your circumstances and situations. It's feeling a little chaotic, but here we go again. I can't make this up. Here's the Emperor in its reversal, which is also saying that a lot of the same experience that the Virgos are experiencing right now, Aquarius, you are also experiencing, which is showing the fact that there is this level of negative power right now in your life, and that negative power is kind of causing some chaos as it relates to your life and the world around you. I will point this out, Aquarius. I feel like you're doing better. You're doing better right now as it relates to this, specifically because you're keeping your focus on what is most important. And what is most important for you right now is this 10 of Cups. It is understanding and recognizing that you want to create a supportive, positive environment for everyone in your family. And as a result, you are going to be focusing on the family right now and that desired future. That's also kind of allowing you right now to remove yourself from any circumstances or situations that you realize have been trapped or limiting you in the recent future. This is a reminder to you as well right now that you're never truly trapped. You're never truly trapped as it relates to what you need to do and how to move forward. In fact, mostly we always point out that when we see the Seven of Swords in its reversal, that this is a form of protection. That what's really happening is you may have been feeling like that you are in a situation that you're trapped in, but what you're actually experiencing is the fact that you are liberated. That there isn't that the illusion is feeling that there is a trap. Accepting the fact that you can free yourself from anything that is not serving you for the sake of protecting what is important about your desired future, that's what's going to be most helpful for you right now. Bottom of the deck right now for Aquarius is King of Wands energy, which is saying to me right now that there are positive voices coming forward right now that want to assist, that want to help you. And I feel that there is something potentially here, and this is going to strike a little bit different depending on whether you align to masculine or feminine energy. If you connect to masculine energy, this is really kind of trying to figure out the best way to articulate or the best decision or the best way to communicate as you go forward. If you are connecting to feminine energy right now, this is also saying potentially that there is kind of someone who can give you that insight right now that you may be feeling a little reluctant or resistant to working with, right? This is a good sign for the feminine Aquariuses, based in mind that's not based on gender, but what you align to, that there is something really important to be said here about looking at all of the communication coming through and really asking yourself if the communication serves what you know is what is best, the preservation of the future outcome versus, anything that is toxic or corrupting or trying to hold power over you that's not necessarily required. For masculine energies, this is also going to say for Aquarius that there may also be other masculine energies who are trying to give you insight and support right now, if you're allowing yourself the ability to see it. So let's keep that in mind too as you go forward from there. So thank you guys so much for all the Aquarius in the room. If you are an Aquarius who would like a private reading, you can book a private reading on my site, gracestrega.com. Please keep in mind that that is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and you have to pay for the reading. If you don't do both, we can't have the reading. All right, we are going to continue right now. Okay. All right, and what do we have coming forward from this point on? The next card that we see having, so I'm going to read for anybody who's coming into the room. Hello, we are doing the tarot astrology for all of the signs. I'm the Grace Strega. If you've missed it, don't worry. It's all going to be on my YouTube. You can catch it there. We are going to continue. I'm going to read off the ones that we've done so far, and I will pick one from the list in the comments. So let's just take a look. I am seeing here, can I please see the next one that we are doing? I am seeing Pisces. So what is coming through right now for Pisces? Okay, Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. Can I please get some clarity? And if you are Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, please tap that screen. Please let me know that you're in the room. If you know a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising, now would be a really good time to share this live with them so that they don't miss their message. Okay, can I please see Can I please get 3 cards for Pisces? 3 cards for Pisces, please. 3 cards for Pisces. Okay. One more card for Pisces, please. Oh, okay. We've got 3 cards coming through here. 2 are reversed and 1 is hidden. The first thing we're seeing around the Pisces energy, Pisces is going to feel like a bit of a rough week for you. I'm saying that specifically because I feel like there's going to be a lot of offers being withdrawn this week. I also want you to keep in mind, though, that this is also saying that there's a lot of masculine energy is potentially imbalance around you. And if you are a masculine Pisces, this is also going to kind of hit a little hard. This week is going to feel pretty imbalanced for you. So I'm just giving you a little warning as I go ahead and read these cards. So the first thing I'm seeing right now with the Knight of Pentacles in its reversal is there's some offer that has been kind of in the Pisces space. And one of the difficulties here is acknowledging and realizing that that offer is not necessarily coming through. This is also a reminder, I always point out, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. And when it is in its reversal, it is even slower. So I'd like you to focus on this right now as you move forward, because it is kind of a sign to you that if there's anybody right now in your space that has been dangling some offer or some like possibility of some future reward, that's a sign that that's probably not going to come through, because this is already slow and this is really saying that like it actually wasn't the case at all. I'm also seeing here right now that's very important, the fact that, you know, I'm actually getting, and again, this is going to be very interesting, depending masculine or feminine, but I feel like it's kind of for both right now, especially with the the King of Swords in its reversal. This is also feeling the sense that there's some energy around you right now that is not protecting you the way that you would initially intended for them to protect you. And for the masculines, this is going to feel very disempowering right now. There's something I'm seeing here with the understanding that this opportunity was not really one that was going to come through, that's making you feel disempowered. Remembering, I always like to point this out, particularly as it relates to the King of Swords, if you're feeling this, that, you know, the King of Swords first moment is really like the big desire of the King of Swords is it is supposed to be a protected energy. It's supposed to be a protective energy. This is an individual who's not holding their sword in a combative fashion. They're specifically holding it to protect and to guard. And so what I think is really happening right now is the masculines are feeling more concerned now because they feel like that there's something about that offer that they needed, that they thought that they needed in order to protect themselves. Just remembering that that has nothing to do with the offer, and it more has everything to do with how you feel about yourself. For feminine energy right now, this is really just going to feel like there's a lot of masculine energy right now that is not aligning to your highest good. And just feeling like, you know, and it's kind of like, you know, understanding that, you know, these energies are not, they're not supporting you. They're not giving you the things that you want. They're really just kind of letting you down over and over again. So this is also a reminder here. There is one card hidden around this Pisces energy. A lot of people in the Pisces space right now, particularly coming through with the Page of Cups in its reversal, which is really saying that somebody is coming forward in a much more serious way. That you yourself actually, I think that this is actually going to be representing a lot of the Pisces right now. There's something here where you're understanding or you're putting aside kind of childish things and having more of a concentration on getting serious about the things that are true connections in your life versus the ones that are just more kind of about silliness or opportunities. And I feel like one of the difficulty I'm really seeing for the Pisces this week is just the fact that there's a lot of energy right now in your space that I think needs to be readdressed on both sides, masculine and feminine. I see this many reverse court cards around all of a certain sign. And this is really just saying to me with the Pisces is there's just a moment right now where just a lot of the people are in your space right now. You're just not going to feel like they're serving you in your highest and best way. But I also want to point out that this is a very important moment of revelation for you, because it's really going to kind of give you this clarity that you may have been feeling around these energies for quite some time. Bottom of the deck on this as we move forward is the Lovers. Partnership. There's something going on right now in the Pisces headspace around learning what true partnership is and understanding that a true spiritual partnership, and I will point out, all of this energy here, all of these things, all of these materials, all of this like not supporting environment, all of this like, here's the step. This is a step of trying to move into something that's like a bit more, a bit less serious, or understanding the energies around you that are not moving in the most serious fashion. This is really giving you that moment where you're recognizing the power of true partnership and the power of finding someone who is really going to support and stand by you. Not for a lot of what you're experiencing right now is helping you see what are true harmonic partnerships and what are kind of false partnerships. So allow that to be kind of in your space and in your thoughts as you navigate a lot of this not great energy as it relates to people. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. All right, we are going to continue. So thank you. And if you are a Pisces who would like some clarity right now as it relates to that journey, you can book a private reading with me on my site, gracedraga.com. Please keep in mind that it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and then you have to schedule the reading. If you don't do both, we can't have the reading. I'm also going to thank you guys so much as well for the likes and the share. And if you've already missed your reading, you don't need to worry because I am streaming this live right now on YouTube. It will be available to you once I've completed the readings. Also, please keep in mind right now that if you are a subscriber to my channel, you can take 10% off any of my services when you book a private reading. You just mention your subscriber ID when you go to pay. Also, please keep in mind right now that if you'd like to become a subscriber, you just need to tap that button at the top where my name is, and you can start your subscription. I do offer many things to my subscribers. I will be doing a raffle to give a free 15-minute reading to one of my subscribers at the conclusion of this live. And I also do couple times during the week, I do subscriber hours where I do free one-card pulls to anyone who is a subscriber to my channel. So thank you guys so much. I could not do this without your support. We are going to continue right now. So thank you so much, guys. The signs that we have done so far are Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces, and the next one we're doing is Leo. Where are my beautiful lions at? All my Leo's suns, moon, and rising. If you are in the room, please tap that screen. If you know someone who is a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, now would be a great time to share the live so that they can also be a part of the message. Okay, so what do we have coming through right now for the Leo, sun, moon, and rising? Can I please get 3 cards to clarify? Can I please get 3 cards? They're coming through and they're all hidden right now around the Leos. The first card is Leos. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. We saw that you were having a minute. We saw that the last few weeks have been pretty much kind of a big challenge for you. But guess what? You don't need to worry about it anymore. You don't need to worry about it because what we're really seeing coming through right now with the 10 of Pentacles in its upright is that you are focusing on your work. You've got work to do, my little lions. You've got work to do and you are setting yourself to work. And this is also opening you up to the communities and the experiences that are going to be most productive and possible for you to work in. We are totally good with that with the lion energy because we have been seeing a lot of blockages happening as it relates to the work thus far. The next thing we're seeing right now is a liberation. There is something still, you are feeling a little trapped. I'm going to be honest. And this is, I think, one of the issues right now, right? Because you feel that there is a community around you that you want to reach out to, right? But you're not exactly sure how to reach out to that community. So let this also serve as a moment right now, Leos, to remember that in a way, the 8 of Swords in its upright is a sign that the feeling of being trapped is also an illusion right now, right? The feeling of being trapped is a bit of a deception because this person feels like they don't have the ability to do anything. But really, it's also understanding that to a certain extent, there is a lot of protection around you right now. That feeling you have right now of feeling trapped or uncertain is, I'm going to say very strongly, it's illusion because look at all of this community around you, supporting you as you move forward in this work. Rest assured This is a sign that you can free yourself to do the things that you feel you need to do at this time. Knowing that you are going to be supported, knowing that anything that drives you to that place of being able to have that community around you, that's what's going to be for your best interest right now. There's another card hidden right now for another card in right now for Leo, and this is also showing kind of this like pause moment, this inability to move forward, this sudden like uncertainty. Because what you're really doing right now, Leo, which I really like, is that it's not that you're not going to move forward. You're not going to, it's not that the cats aren't going to move forward. What they're really trying to decide to do right now is how to move forward in the best way possible. What is going to be the wisest course of action as they continue through their journey to get them to that community, that support system that is really going to be in their best interest. So I would say to the Leos right now, if you're taking that time this week, to like really think about things, allow yourself to think about them, but understand, and this is really important right now, I don't want you to get caught in negative thinking and telling yourself that you're trapped, that you don't know what to do, that you don't know which way to go. You know what is right. You know the right direction to go into. It's going to feel a little rocky right now, but I want you to keep in mind that as long as you set a course for yourself, utilizing the experiences that you've gotten thus far, you are not going to stumble on this path. You are going to find the course that is the best, and that you're doing it in a way where I need to point out, this is really important on the lion journey right now. You're probably feeling like it's a bit of a risk. You're probably feeling like a little anxious about the choices you're making because you're anxious about making the wrong choice. Let this serve as a reminder to you right now, Leos, that you cannot make the wrong choice. That you know that your whole life has prepared you for the moment that you find yourself in right now. And in that way, you are not going to take the wrong path. You just need to be able to take the path with confidence and with certainty. Don't let yourself get too caught in this negative thinking. Don't let yourself get too caught in this space, because this negative thinking, this feeling of feeling trapped or unsure, this is one that like it's creating a block from you being able to do the things that you need to do. So continue moving forward with grace as you always do, and you will be fine. Bottom of the deck on this as you go forward right now is, I feel like, Leos, you're thinking a lot about your sense of home and where you are. A lot of attention being paid right now to your environment, and asking yourself if you feel really comfortable where you are, or if you're feeling as secure as you should be in this space. I think that that's also, I mean, look, that's very much aligned to this energy as well too, with this Eight of Swords energy, because we're seeing here that you are feeling a little trapped. So I'm not surprised to see the fact that the Leos are saying, thank you so much for the gifts, Jazz. I'm not surprised right now that the Leos are feeling trapped, and that's immediately making them look around at their space and go like, do I really want to be here? Should I be somewhere else? Is this the place that's like going to support me in the most like functional fashion? A lot of consideration on that, maybe even some thoughts about moving right now for the Leos. So just something to keep in mind. But again, that's what you're doing. You're planning your next steps. You're planning your next course of action, and that's totally valuable to you right now. Thank you guys. And so to all of my Lions, thank you so much for receiving this reading. And if you are a Leo who would like some guidance on how to move forward, you can book a personal reading with me, gracedraga.com. You can find the link in my bio. Please remember, it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading, and you also have to pay for the reading. Also, if you're a subscriber to my TikTok channel, you can tap the screen to become a subscriber. So you also can take 10% off any of my services. Just make sure to mention your subscriber ID when you pay. Also, keeping in mind right now, I just need to say this because I know it's being said a lot. I know there are a million accounts right now of me. None of them are me. This is my only account. Please do not be deceived. I would never reach out to you for readings. You guys know that if you know me. So it's happening to a lot of the spiritual workers on this app right now. Please use your caution. Remember, anyone looking out for your best interest isn't going to be offering you things like that. They're waiting for you to come to them. All right, so we are going to continue right now. As you know, we are doing the astrology for all of the signs. If you have already had your sign read, never fear. I am recording this. It is going to be live on YouTube. so you can find the full reading once I conclude the live here. Um, Also, keeping in mind, that is so true what you just said, dear. That is very true. Accept people who care. Accept people who care. So if I've already done your sign, never fear. I'm now going to look in the comments and I will pick the first sign I see to do the next reading. So thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. Absolutely, the journey is one of the self. So far, please keep in mind, we have done Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgos, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, and the next sign we're doing is Scorpio. My beautiful Scorpions. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. If you are a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, please tap that screen. If you know a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, now would be a great time to share the live with them so they can receive their message. What is coming through right now for the Scorpionic energy? Can I please get 3 cards to clarify on the Scorpio energy? Bear in mind 1 minute. Okay, thank you so much. So can I please get 3 cards right now for Scorpio? There's the first one. Can I please get 2 more? We've got a few coming out for Scorpios. Scorpios, I feel like you are feeling a little trapped and unsure what to do. We're seeing that here with the 9 of Wands. Listen, this is a moment to kind of tend your wounds. There's an understanding that something has injured or hurt you. And it's a time right now that it's really taking that moment to really kind of find a way to figure out how to move forward from here. Give yourself this time to heal. Remember that you don't need to stay too contained in something for too long, that you are able to really allow yourself to move into a place where, you know, the injury is one that can be corrected, and that, you know, you are safe and you are protected right now. You just need some time to like nurse your wounds, as it were. Um, yeah, that's certainly the case too. There are 3 cards that are hidden around this right now. You know, for me, I'm also seeing the fact that there are some things that are kind of breaking up in your life right now, things that need to be adjusted or shifted. You may be considering, you know, moving away from places or circumstances or situations. That's totally okay. There is an understanding here, and I think that this is what's got you in this space right now, where you're trying to determine like what is the best next step. I'm seeing here that there's something that you've been pouring a lot of your time and energy into right now that might not necessarily feel like it is the right thing for you. That you may feel that you've just been pouring too much into something and not getting back what you truly desire to get back. So let this serve as a reminder to you right now that when you look at this is a situation where you really need to ask yourself, you know, are you really getting the thing that you want right now? Or are you in a situation where you're pouring all of your time and energy into something, but not necessarily really seeing the results or the rewards of that action that you're hoping to achieve? The other card I'm seeing right now is 4 of Wands in its reversal. So for me, I'm also seeing the fact that there is some anxiety at play about kind of a desired possibility or a desired future outcome. That is kind of being removed. You're trying to find a place that you feel that you will truly belong and be happy. This could be also indicative of plans that are changing or shifting, particularly as it may even result around travel. So please keep that in mind as you move forward as well. Bottom of the deck on this as you go forward is the Star in its reversal. So this is a star energy that is basically you feel like you've been blocked from the star, if you will. You feel like there was some kind of opportunity that was being open or available to you, and that now that star energy is not, you do not have access to it. This is also a reminder right now that, you know, there is something about this circumstance or situation that you're not recognizing the fact that you yourself have star energy, right? That this might be a kind of a search for a star, forgetting the fact that you contain this same power within you, that you contain that same blessing, you contain the ability to be able to be seen, to be vulnerable, to be your most authentic self, and that you don't necessarily need to chase it. And it's also a reminder right now to you, both if you are in a masculine or feminine energy, that if there's anything right now that is not making you feel truly seen and supported, if there's some area that you cannot be absolutely authentic in, then that is probably not a place that is going to serve you well anyway. because this is really indicating that more than anything, what you truly long for right now is to be seen, is to be observed, is to be recognized. So, not the easiest week for Scorpio. I feel like there's again, I mean, and we've been seeing this with the Scorpio energy for like the last few weeks. We saw the fact that there was a huge transformational shift happening, and there was a huge moment that the Scorpios were kind of coming to terms with, that they had to really kind of realign their plans. And we're seeing here that the plans are still realigning. So kind of back, this is going to be a week of reorientation, if you will, for the Scorpios. And if you are, thank you so much to all of my Scorpios. If you're in the room, if you are a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, please tap that screen. If you know a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, thank you so much as well. Please make sure to share the live with them. You can, if you've missed your reading, never fear. I have them all up on my site, gracestrega.com. You can find the link in my bio. You'll be able to find all of these readings on my YouTube channel. So you can go there to see the full readings. Also, please keep in mind right now that I've already done your sign. You don't need to worry because it's all going to be there. Now, I'm going to continue to read. So what we're doing next is I'm going to read off the ones that we have already done, and I'm going to pull the next one from the list of comments. So what do we have coming through here? So far, and again, thank you. Oh, don't worry, dear, because like I said, Scorpios it's a bit of a rough week. It's a bit of reorientation, but it'll all be up on my YouTube channel. All right, so we are going to continue. So I'm going to read off the signs that I've done so far. So far, we have done Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgos, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio. And the next one that we are going to do is Sagittarius. So hello to all of my Sagittarius, sun, moon, or risings. If you are a Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, please tap that screen. Let me know that you're in the room. I myself am a Sagittarius rising, so I'm looking forward to this reading as well. I'm Sagittarius moon, sorry. I'm also looking forward to this reading as well. So hello, everybody. Okay, what do we have coming through for the Sagittarius energy right now? Can I please get 3 cards? Can I please get, whoop, there they are. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. I'm seeing here, okay, I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of people coming forward right now as it relates to what's going on and what you need to do and what you need to know. The first thing we're seeing right now is Page of Pentacles energy. So this is indicating me that people are coming towards you right now with offers. They're small offers. They're small offerings, and it's really just this moment where you're going to be asking yourself about the offer. You've also got a lot of thoughts and concerns right now around King of Cups energy. So this is an energy that you consider very supportive, that you turn to for a lot of emotional advice and information. And there is a bit of a frustration point right now because, one of the things with this is we see that I think that it's really kind of weighing the 2 options right now. It's weighing this new opportunity and possibility coming towards you versus this energy of this supportive, this supportive masculine energy. Now, if you are a Sagittarius masculine energy, this is going to be a moment where you're really going to feel in a lot of power. We like this a lot for the Sagittarius energy because what it really says to us is that for the masculine Sagittariuses right now, it's really a moment of getting in touch with their feminine side. And I don't mean that in like bearing in mind that that's not based on gender, but what you feel aligned to. It's understanding, it's making that point of empathy. It's reaching that point of care and concern. And this is what's allowing you, I think, to be able to look at this offer that's coming forward right now in the best way possible, because you're not looking at it so much at the materialism of the offer, but you're really thinking about the emotionality and what is best to serve your emotions. I am seeing here that there is a feeling of, grief around this energy right now, because whatever's happening with the Sagittarius is right now, there are some things that are lost. There are some things that have been moved aside, have been kind of pushed away. But it's also a reminder that there are new opportunities that are opening up, that this is a perception shift. And if one just turns ever so slightly, one will be able to see the possibilities that have now been opened up in light of the things that have been lost. Bottom of the deck on this as we go forward right now is 10 of Pentacles. So a moment right now of really looking around you at the world and asking yourself, what is the world going to look like moving forward? What is going to happen now? What is the shape of this community that is forming? And how is that going to look? And this is also going to talk about the fact that there are some shakeups currently happening around that world around you. And also accepting that, like, again, this is going to feel, I think that this is going to be a week for the Sagittarians where it's really kind of leaning on the people around them to help them get into a base, better emotional center. For the feminine Sagittariuses, it's going to be leaning more on the individuals next to them or those people that they can have the emotional support from. And also for like looking at the new possibilities and opportunities that are being presented thus far. And for the masculines, it's really just kind of embodying this and allowing yourself to be the support system, you know, as these new offers come through, as these new possibilities come through. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising who would like a private reading, you can book a private reading on my website, gracedraga.com. The link is in my bio. And please keep in mind, if you book a private reading, it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading and you have to pay for the reading. If you don't do both, we can't have the reading. So let's keep going. All right. So what do we have coming up next? Okay. So coming up. So don't worry if you've missed your sign, never fear, because I'm streaming it all on YouTube. So you'll be able to go to the YouTube channel after this and see the guidance for your sign for the week. What do we have coming through? I'm going to read off the ones that we've done so far, and I'm going to pick the one I see when I look in the comments. The ones we've done so far are Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgos, Aquarius, Pisces, Leos, Scorpios, Sagittarius, and the next one is Taurus. Toro is next. We've got the bulls coming through. So what is coming through right now for Taurus energy? All right, what is coming through right now for Taurus energy? Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Can I please get 3 cards to clarify on that journey? 3 cards to clarify, please. Can I please get 3 cards to clarify the Taurus journey? Taurus has got a lot of cards coming up. Okay. All right, Taurus. This is going to hit a little different depending on whether you align to masculine or feminine energy. The first thing I would like you to keep in mind right now is Knight of Cups energy. So for many of you right now, it is this moment. For masculines, this is going to be coming forward and trying to make new offers and new proposals to the people around you. These are going to be coming through as more empathetic proposals, trying to reach an agreement point, if you will. For feminines, this is going to feel like new masculine energies coming towards you with emotionality and new emotional offers. I will also point out right now that this is not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. Why are the Taurus right now kind of moving into this more emotional space, trying to find this more emotional center? Well, we've got Page of Wands reversed energy around this right now. So this is really saying that there's some communication that has now been blocked to you, that there's some avenue that you want to kind of put an offer to, but you cannot. Thank you so much for the gift, Annalise. But that you cannot make the offer because the other party has basically blocked you and you cannot come forward with it. But this is why you're trying to put together another offer. There is a lot of going inwards right now around the Taurus energy. So really, really trying to take that moment to sit back, to assess, to ask yourself right now what to do going forward. Because you have been kind of left out. You are, and it's very solitary. It's very solitary energy, but it's not a negative solitary. It's really giving yourself this moment and allowing yourself to embrace it so that you can truly decide how you want to move forward. And bearing in mind too right now that I think for a lot of the feminine energy right now, it may be trying to think about both these potential offers that are now blocked to you and these new offers and opportunities that are coming towards you. Whereas for the feminine, like the masculine Taurus, it's understanding whether, how to come forward if you've been blocked, if something is blocking you. More than anything, why are you doing this? It is because you are looking for an empress. It is because you are looking for an empress. And all of this is the goal that, and again, this is going to hit a little differently depending on whether you align to positive or masculine energy. For the masculine energy, it is going to be feeling that you are trying to find this connection. You're trying to find your ideal partner. You're trying to find this source of love in order to give this offer to. If you are a feminine energy right now, you are sitting here waiting kind of patiently, trying to decide about the offers coming towards you or the offers that you're potentially blocking, right? What are you going to do in that moment? More than anything right now, I feel like there's going to be a lot of online communication potentially occurring around the Taurus energy, or just really kind of reassessing your options. This is also potentially looking that they are kind of looking in other places right now as it relates to where they might want to go. So they're also potentially looking out across large bodies of water in order to determine the next place to be able to try to find the Empress energy. Okay, continuing, bottom of the deck on this as we continue is the moon. The secrets have been revealed. The trap did not fall the way it went. There's something here about this idea that there's a lot of clarity that's coming to a circumstance or situation. It's going to hit a little different. But I will point out that it is this clarity, it is this truth coming forward that is really allowing this time of private review and assessment as you decide how best to move forward. And I will also point out that this is a moment where I feel like a lot of things are coming, like are going to be brought to the table. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because we're not afraid of truth, right? We were able to embrace truth. We want to move forward in a very positive fashion, allow the truth to be revealed. And so in order to experience that, we need to kind of allow these moments to happen and this self-review. That is a very large reading for the Taurus right now. But again, also this is also saying to me with Taurus, there's also something about being able to accept new things that are coming to light, new possibilities. I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to become very clear to you this week. And it's just really allowing yourself to truly embrace them. Thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. Thank you so much if you are here. Thank you to all my Taurus for receiving this message. We are going to continue. I am the Gray Strega, and we are doing the astrology for all of the signs right now. As we continue, I'm going to be, if you've missed your sign, you don't need to worry right now, because I'm going to go ahead right now and read off the signs that we've done so far. If I've already done your sign, you'll be able to see it on my YouTube channel. And please, if you would like a private reading, you can book a private reading on my website, graystrega.com. Please keep in mind that that's a two-step process. You have to pay for the reading, you have to book for the reading. If you don't do both, you cannot, we cannot have the reading. So thank you so much as well. Okay, so much. Thank you. All right, so we are continuing right now. I am going to be reading off the signs. So far, we have done Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, Virgos, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Taurus. And the next one we're doing is, bear with me a minute. I have not done, I did do Libra. Apologies. I did do Libra. Sorry, we've got one left. Thank you so much for clarifying that. All right. So that leaves the final sign to be read for, which is, let's see here. Cancers, where are my beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising? If you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, please tap that screen. Let me know that you are here. And if you know a Cancer who would like to have their reading, now would be a great time to let them know and share this live. All right, what is going through right now for the Cancer energy? Can I please get 3 cards for Cancer, please? 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. 3 cards. Okay, what do we have showing up here? Cancer energy right now. I am seeing, this is going to be a little rough of a week for Cancers right now, especially given the fact that I'm seeing the fact that there's something here around Emperor reversal energy. So we keep seeing this Emperor in its reversal, this masculine energy that's in its imbalance point. And I feel like this is a week where it's going to hit a little different depending on whether you're aligned to masculine or feminine energy. If you're a masculine right now, this is either going to reflect in you feeling like there are negative There are less than positive masculine energies that are shifting your alignment right now. This is also feeling like you are out of alignment, that something is happening right now that is kind of taking the power away from you, and it's causing a bit of an upset. But this is a reminder to you right now that there is clarity coming, there is focus coming, there is a determination point coming. And more than anything, this, as I mentioned before with the masculine energy, this is not having this kind of power, having the sense of purpose is not something that someone can put on your person. It's something that you truly need to embody and need to embrace. But I'm also going to feel like this is going to feel very challenging this week. For the feminine cancers right now, this is going to feel like a major power imbalance as it relates to the masculine energy, bearing in mind that that's not based on gender, but what you feel most aligned to. And feeling like that masculine energy around you right now just maybe doesn't have your best interests at heart, or maybe they're being a little too controlling, or maybe some of their controlling tendency has kind of gone sideways a bit. This is causing a lot of upheavals right now with the tower energy coming through. So feeling like there's potentially a lot of things that are being knocked down. But I do want to point out right now, this is very important. Towers come to us for a reason. The towers come to us for a reason. A tower is a moment of clarity, of correction. It's making a correcting point that is going to allow you to move forward in the best way possible. This is a huge sign to all of the cancers right now to really allow what is leaving your life to happen, because it was not serving your highest self. It was not serving your highest purpose. And by letting these moments happen, you're clearing the space for the new experiences to come forward in this fashion. This is leading right now to potentially lots and lots and lots of communication, and even potentially movement, a lot of movement here in terms of trying to determine where you're going to go and how you're going to communicate. So be on the lookout right now. I feel like this, trying to deal right now with this negative energy and this fracturing and collapse happening around you. Keep in mind there's still the benefit here. And what I'm seeing here happening for the cancers, it's very important right now, is that whatever is coming down right now is allowing for the communication to come through. It's allowing for that communication to come through. So this is another reason right now why it's really important that you make sure that you focus on allowing whatever needs to fracture come down right now to come down around you. Bottom of the deck on this as you go forward right now is Four of Swords. There are things that are coming. There's a need for rest. There is a huge need for rest here. There is a need to potentially allow things some time. You're tired. Whatever this is, cancers, it has got you exhausted. I want to remind you right now, it's okay to rest when you need to rest. But I know right now you're feeling like you can't rest. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself right now, because what we're really seeing is the fact that there is, even in the middle of the chaos, taking this opportunity to appreciate this moment of stillness is what is going to allow you to be able to do all of the work that you need to do, because clearly there's a lot of communication that needs to happen at this moment. Just give yourself a little break as you do so. That is the reading for Cancer. So thank you guys so much for the likes and the shares and the follows. That was all of the signs. And thank you for tuning in. I'm the Grace Strega. Please keep in mind, if you would like to book a personal reading, you can book one on my website, gracestregacott.com. Please keep in mind, it is a two-step process. You have to book the reading, and then you have to pay for the reading. If you don't do both, we can't have the reading. So thank you guys so much. And yes, thank you as well for anybody interested. If anybody would like to watch the astrology for the week, if you just missed your sign, never fear, it will be on my YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much. I am now going to jump off, but if you guys need anything, I will be back on later. I'm wishing you guys so much well. I'm wishing you well right now. We are going to get through this. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much for all of your messages. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you guys so much to my moderators. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. I'll be back on actually shortly. I'll be back on in, I will be back on in about, I will be back on in a half an hour to do the daily collective read. Okay, so I will be back on in half an hour to do the daily collective read. All right. Thank you guys so much. I deeply appreciate you, and I wish you guys the best. Take care. Oh, let me just take a minute